Hi there, welcome back to Banished. I'm Risen 32. We have had to move island here. We are on a new island. The last island didn't work, but I guess some of you probably could see that coming. We definitely need a way to sustain our population better. We didn't do that very well. I'll explain a bit more what we got wrong, but let's just set some things up here. Let's get ourselves a little map open. The map's going to be quite good. We're in this little area here. It gives us access. Nice and central. I think that's going to be a really good spot. And we can get everything else. We're going to need to... we'll get you over here. Lovely. Right. We need to do the basics first. We just need to get ourselves established. We'll straight into farming. I want to go for like a decent sized field here. Like about that. That'd be good. That will sustain us for quite a while, I'm hoping. Straight into there. Right. Let the game run now. Let's get some fishermen in town. And once we've got food sorted, we can start to think about getting them houses and all those things. But first of all, guys, I want a massive thank you. We hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel last week. This is amazing. I never thought we would. I always wanted to, but I was never sure we would. We made it. We've hit 1,000 subscribers. Can't thank you guys enough for the support. It helped a load. I've got a series planned, but more information will come on that as closer to being able to release it out. But for the moment, guys, come join me in Discord if you want to find out about it. You're welcome to ask me questions. Links on the page. I'll put a link in the comments as well if you want to join me in there. But there will be, like I said, there'll be something which I think could be quite a lot of fun and afford us quite a good community, and people should be able to join me on it. Right, let's get some resources gathered. They're going to come in handy. And now we're going to need somewhere to put them. Let's get ourselves a little bit of wood. I think wood here. I've got a little bit of stone there. Is that? No, nice. Got a little basic storage. We're going to want firewood too, which we could put a nice little firewood storage here. Then we'll do a little doors and stuff there as well. We've got room to put some of the looms and things in there when we need those too. That should be good. Not going to worry about the sheep yet. Now, I do want sheep. Right, let's get some sheep going on. We do want the wool from sheep. We can use that, but ironically, if it'd given us deer, we could have started a lot better. I can't see the reindeer again. I do want to try and get over to this section of the map. We've got like a bit more forestry over here, so that will help us expand a little bit as well. And we could try and get some of the more advanced buildings up. So, one of the problems with last time was how we set up our housing wasn't the most efficient way. Best way to put that is, and the reason for that is we were using the turf houses, and what they were doing is they would have a family size of 5. So when we grew in a population and then we had to die off, we found that we would then become like heavy on children, and we just couldn't sustain a population. Too bad. We kept being child heavy and killing all the children, not getting anyone grow up. So we decided as the villagers, yeah, this lovely little new place, hopefully, with the lessons that we learned last time, we're going to be able to sustain a bigger and better colony. I am hoping. That's going to be our goal here. The bigger and better we can get. We will also want to... I could cure quite a lot of things from, but I'm not... want to do that. I want to get... Let's get in a little sheep run in the north here. So we know all this is coming out. I put you... yeah, that'd be perfect. I'm going to go bigger than I normally would. And this, again, in preparation. We've got the space. That's absolutely fine. We'll get that up. And then as the sheep grow, we'll take a little bit longer. We can sustain ourselves through other methods. I think that'll be perfect. We won't have to worry about that too. This field will be coming on lovely. Are we on speed 10 yet? We're not. Let's go 10. Let's go full warp. And now we've got the amenities plan. There's something else. I want to get across this area pretty quickly. So I'm going to put in early doors a bridge, I think. And we're going to have to go stone because wood is going to be hard for us to come by for a while. Stone, a little bit easier. So we'll put a nice little bridge there. We'll come across that. We'll hold you up. You're coming along as well. That's kind of the key buildings. I'm intrigued to see. Got the copper field here. I always end up with loads of these open. I'm intrigued to see how much we're going to get from this. Saying that though, we do. Something else I think it's a good idea is to have some storage food sheds or near fisheries. Just makes them a little bit more And then we're going to want one near our field. Half there. Where we really want them. But we'll do that. If we need more, we can put them in. And they are currently behind. That's fine. The houses are coming up. We will be gathering some wood soon. That's fine. Something else we need to do is make sure that we're on the firewood harvesting. Which, in a way, could mean it's beneficial for us to get a gatherer going. If we don't cut those trees down. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm thinking that as well. Like, if we got a gatherer and forester, we tried that. It didn't really work. We need the better forester, if I remember rightly. And I might try and skip straight ahead to this chap here. That's why we need glass, don't we? Raiding is probably something that we want to push our focus to very early on. Try and get that going quick as we can. Let's think about that now. So if we went for trading's gonna trading there, markets and trade. We want a small trading dock, and we can fit you straight in there. That would be perfect, you know. Up here or something. I'm gonna put you in, and we need clay, tar, and we need barrows, but we can work on these individually. And it's 54 logs, but we can pause it for the moment. We don't want to be rinsing our logs yet. That's going to be that's like our long-term project. We need to push towards that, but we will have to develop the town, the city, as well at the same time. We need to be wise to that. Winter here, ready. Got a little bit of firewood. I was hoping we'd have more done. Got 2 houses up, so some people are going to be cold. We should be okay here. But our first child born. That's nice. What do we call her? Chimera. That's a hard day. The town is also, it's worth mentioning, called the same as the previous town, so it's Riptopia. That's the name of our towns. That's going to be amazing. We're actually going to get a reasonable harvest here. I'm not so worried about food like I have been previously at the moment. Plenty of trees coming in. I've not got this up yet. What we should do though is I'm going to pause the bridge as well, and we can get everything else but these. We have houses for everyone. Everyone's housed. Brilliant. We need to get them some firewood. Firewood will come. Should be fine. I wonder how long it takes the trees to grow, you know. We will probably tackle these trees in the spring, but let's not do anything like that in the winter. That's going to be dangerous. Clearing you well, haven't we? You're nearly done. Where are you? One of 16 items. That's fine. And then we'll get the sheep in there. As the stone storage full, it is. We will then get another little stone storage. Then we've got space for it. We'll probably end up getting rid of one of them in time. Let's get ourselves someone on the chopping block. Coming in. Okay, we don't have to worry about you. Silverwoods is low already. Affected at the moment. All the stones, but I think we're probably going to be able to get this quickly as well, which would be perfect. We get that done. Sheep run's coming on quite nicely. That'll be up, and then we can get the sheep into there. This is where it's going to get tricky, is once we get the sheep up, start breeding them, we're going to have to balance a little bit how we're going to manage our people. If we can gather enough firewood, not have to worry about other things, that would be perfect. Not have to worry about chopping it, keep everybody warm, that'd be banging. But what have we got at the moment? We've got 3 children, 6 adults, okay. Plenty of food though, so that's going to be good. Something we should get built up over. Get another bridge over here possibly, and we'll try and make this a bit more of a living area. Looks a little bit better. We've got some trees over there, a little bit of the old clay. Not the clay, the peat. A little bit of peat coming out of there. Nice. Here comes this really fast. Are we doing for food? We've got loads of food. Looks like, you know, the lessons we learned in the previous one are definitely learn from them. We're making progress, which is exactly what we wanted. Should help us kind of push through here. This is so close to being. I think that a builder acts as a labourer, doesn't it, when he's not building? We've got some extra storage now, so the fishermen should be a little bit more efficient as they haven't got to that through. Like we learnt last time, we want to get, if we can, the fishing pier up as quick as possible. That's going to help us, and that'll be right. We've now got a sheep run up, so we're going to put there. Yeah, that can hold 30. Put one person into it. So our builder is now a labourer, and our wood chopper will also be a. Well, he's not. So let's then. Oh no, that's the wrong button. I always do that. I want these trees. Good, and we'll take that. Probably will chop quite a big portion of these trees down, but I don't want to get too carried away with it. How that goes. Now that we don't have a labourer, things, they're always going to be, it's going to be less efficient. But we can plan things as we go forward here. So the bridge, we will stand to a bridge, we'll unpull. And no, reserves of food is low. It is low, I agree. It's only going to get better. So how are we doing for tools? So 6 tools. So now we instantly start thinking about getting tools ready. So we know for that, let's get in here, have a look. So we know we're going to need a charcoal pile, which the bridge is there. So there's going to be like a walkway through here. Get charcoal there. Bloomery, I was going to put it here. Actually, I think I can because I'm using that. Right, get the bloomery in there as well. These are like super important now. Bloomery, yeah, that's good. Then we're going to want to get our little smith. And we've got the bridge there, so that's nice. That's our first little area that we're going to go through there. Also need to help us in the way. We can begin to unwrap and empty some of these, or we let them. It's just got iron bars. We'll get that one empty and then we'll start moving. We do have storage here now. That is good. Food is getting a little low, but I think we're going to be okay. Looks like we're going to have no problem building our first bridge. With that in mind then, I'm going to jump the gun a little bit, head straight over here, and going to next bridge in down there, as we're going to want to push out into here a little bit to get stuff down there. We again, haven't made it easier for ourselves, but that's kind of how we do it. We need 70 stones in there, plenty of stones knocking around to be able to get them. How are you doing? You've got 60 of your 70 stones, that's perfect. Get more from up this end if we need to. I don't think we do, so we should be fine. Reserves of everything at the moment. This is going to, are we going to get? We're getting wool from it, so we can do things with wool if we need to. If we're able to. Like that. I've never noticed that before. That's cool. Oh, the pillars. This bridge is going to look awesome when it's up. And instantly, we've got access to this area here. Exactly what we want. And our food is up to 579. Okay, good. The food is going well straight away. That we hopefully. Oh no, not no tools. We're taking that down, right? Yeah. So now the kind of focus drifts a bit more to what I'm going to start food. Tools. Yeah. We need to try and get a bit. We'll also get firewood from this. And we could definitely do one of the children growing up. How old are people? 5, 4, and 3. Okay, so we've got a few years before they come through. We've got a spare house for people to move. That's going to be excellent. Once we've got this area constructed properly, so once we've got the bloomery up and this place, we can start getting that done. We're also going to build a tar pit, tar kiln. Can we keep in here? A tar kiln is going to be excellent for us. Try and keep it a little bit away from people. Put you this side of the bridge. And we'll have the tar kiln over there. Cool. There's our bridge. That's up and running. That's excellent. That's what we need. So let's take a few trees. Not be greedy with them. Take those trees there, and then we can start chopping them down. That will help us. Food. We've already got over 1,000 food. They hold so much food in the house. Look, so much food. How do we know when food rots? That's a question. Because it would be good to see and know, like, if we how much food we're losing to like rotted food and things. I think that would help us quite a lot. Yeah, massively. Right. So we're also filling our storages up pretty. In that case, then pit house we can't do. The storehouse, right? We'll bring you in and stick you like that. That just gives enough storage. Hopefully, I'd love to be able to dedicate. I know you can get dedicated storages, but I'd love to dedicate like the storages that we have and tell them they can 11 sheep. Once we get this going off, that's going to be producing a pretty good chunk of food for us, all and sheep. That'll be good. That's gonna really help us early on. We don't have to worry about food at the moment. How are we doing for woods? Right, I'm going to turn the trading dock on for a little bit and we'll start getting that down. Builder, we will be getting you up and running. That is for sure. Once we get another labourer, we're perfect. Then that it's winter. Turn the trading dock on in the winter. Wood, yeah. Yeah, that's good. But we're doing okay for firewood now. I'm going to remember to keep. So that's where the gatherer's hut comes in and help us if gatherer's hut too. do that for us. How big is radius on the gun? I'm not so worried about the food coming from cabin. Gather us up. Yeah, it's not massive, is it? We could like put you over here and we know we'd get fuel from there. Then if we're going to do that, better off to try and put it in like an area like that. Oh, I thought they were deer. Anyway, that is it. Okay, so we're now going back in. Let's just turn off the trading dock at them and let things happen. Let's let them focus on the other buildings with logs. Is that right? Yeah, and a bit of clay. Okay. But then if we want some clay, dog, clay. Okay. We do a little clay pit over here. Good. And then how do I get? Was that just by? Oh, that's because it's been finished. Okay. And no, so we can. Needs be. You're going to be built. We just need logs. So we are going to have to chop these trees down. Trying to avoid. Then having a look around here, and I think probably take everything. Get all this stuff. That'll give us a little bit more stone and probably get some iron out of that as well, which we can use, and loads of trees. And there's some food in there as well. Perfect. We will get tar up eventually. What do you need? Slugs, yeah. So it's logs that we need. That's going to be holding us back a little bit. That's fine. And we're already reaching sort of capacity of our storage. Got some woolen tunics. That's we kind of. Where do we make woolen tunics? Is in the. Yeah, we've got to really shuffle people around to keep going here. How are we doing for? Once we get to 200 logs, I guess at least then we won't be using it for other things. So many firewood. I mean, yeah, we won't be using the wood to make firewood because we have the firewood. But yeah, you get a jest. You know what that ramble means, even if I don't. That'll be getting as well. You push on. Yeah, we're doing good. Doing good. I don't want to queue up too much more. We've got quite a lot planned for our peoples at the moment. Reserve stone is low, but we just want to try and get our blacksmith, and then we can start to. We're gonna get that pretty quick, and then we can start to use that as a way to, make sure we've got walls. There's our other bridge coming up, which is going to be excellent. Because we will. This is going to be kind of like we're more of a main city area. Right? Because as you look, as we move down here, we've got so much space. We will get a forestry over here, but again, we need to get this up so we can get glass and then wait for the trading boat to come through. This is quite cool over here. We can get another bridge up here if we want to. Don't think we need to think about another house yet. That's right, we do not. I know people, the citizens age slightly different. 178 there. How are we doing for the sheep? We're up to 15 sheep, so that's brilliant. Kicking out the wool, that's good. That is, we do need to find a way to use the wool. Like, we can trade, sell it, log it. Perfect. That material from a bigger clay pit. But we do want to get the clay going, and we're going to do that in the winter. Or what, at least once we've got these buildings built. You need clay, don't you? Yeah. Once we got, don't need clay. Yeah. Once we get these buildings built, we can get that done. We have one tool left, so no, scratch that. We've got iron. I know we've got iron. Oh, we need charcoal. Juggle now. This is the juggle. Builder's gonna have to take a holiday. Yep. Builder, take a holiday, and then we're gonna get you on the charcoal bit, which is gonna use. We'll do that until we get a little bit of charcoal, just so we can make some tools, because we do not want to run out of tools. Running out of tools is gonna be awesome. We now have a labourer. Perfect. Okay, that came at perfect timing. So you've moved into that house there. So we need to plan another house. Get that house up over here. We can move those bags eventually. That's there. So got no way through that. Okay, we'll put you here. Then we can fit another house in that. That'd be perfect. That's really good. Terrific. So yeah, once we've got some charcoal, we can. Where's my charcoal pit? Here. Yeah, there. Got a little bit of charcoal. We can then make some tools. Down to none. Okay. Yeah. So let's take you off the charcoal pit. Taking it into storage, yeah. But place does not. Place can't. The only thing about this, we don't need to keep the doodah open. The doodah being the. Words are failing me again. The field open. Let's get some clay coming in. And wait until, once we got. Oh, we don't have the storage for it. That's why it's not going. Oh no, we do here. You store charcoal in there. So. Oh well. We'll keep it building, that's fine. Bridge is up, so we can get over to the other side now. That's going to definitely help us. We can... this, like, to me, this looks like a hunter's area now. Do you want to put a hunter's cabin in there? I do, but I don't think it's a good idea. That makes sense. Nonetheless, how's your charcoal going? We must have loads of charcoal in it. Nope, this, that, there we go. 12 charcoal in it. None in storage yet. I guess that's just because we're lacking our... we really do need to... Oh no, we put your clay, didn't we? Fine, once the clay's done, we'll take you off there. Saying that, how much clay have we got? We've got clay coming to you. Back on the labouring, because I can see the clay there. We can move stuff around, and then we can get you onto this workplace. Get that down. That'd be terrific. Okay, we've now got lots of extra storage, because I imagine these are getting full. Pretty full. Okay. Let's empty you. And yeah, you've got the clothes in it, that's fine. Then we can start getting them into the storage. Perfect. Right, we've got charcoal in there. Let's get one of our... We have someone else. Oh, we've had 2 people turn to adults. Lovely. Okay, good. We can keep a smithy now. It's going to be great. And a charcoaler. Okay, nice. So you're going to make iron tools. And then the bloom should come. I'm hoping. We can see the advantage now. Chopping all those trees down. Where else can we get trees? Well, what we do need is firewood. And keep that going on like so. Something else I'm going to start doing, which we tried to do it, but we didn't do much of it in the previous episode, is we need to start getting us... No, I don't want to... Try and get this peat dug up, and because we can use that as firewood as well. And it will just help the resources. If we're going to try and keep a permanent builder, I think it would make sense to try and do... Find some of it on there. Bam, click it, and then we can get a clay digger on it. Well, we're probably not that far. We did one that we're just so good for food. Definitely learned a lot of lessons. The last one. Last time we were not in a position to do like this. We haven't got to the stage where we're slaughtering sheep yet. We're up to 18 of them. A lot of wood. You are lacking, probably lacking iron, are you? Okay, fine. Once we get this bloom up, we'll use that. Is that taking that bit of clay over? I guess they will do when they're ready. That is something. So what I want to do then, what we can plan for next that we know we're going to need, our food, and we get a fishing pit. There we go. That'll get some salmon coming in. Yeah, that's better. Cool. And we'll get them built. But what we do need is we need tar from them. We haven't got tar yet, and we will need logs. I don't have logs yet. You see, like sensing the pattern. That's how it's going to be. Right, I think we're okay for charcoal for the moment. Let's turn you off, take you off there. Actually, then we'll keep an eye on the charcoal. We can get some tar made, which will be for our fishing docks, which can then close our fishing. The other fish is down. They're slightly more. They're more efficient. Then we can start to build up some reserves of food here. Keeping an eye on our storage. Storage is looking good. Excellent. You're going to churn that out. I do need someone on the clay pit. Builders, yeah, that's perfect. Builders getting these already. We are already doing a lot better than we did last time. Big relief. I was worried. Maybe I accidentally picked a hard map. I just like the look of it. Nobody knows. It's the winters that I found that were killing us. We couldn't sustain a winter, or the winters would come and go, and you know, they'll come at random times, so we can really get that going on. Right, we're going to get a peat cutter up here. Leave you up there. Got a labourer going. I just want to get some tar from you. Once we've got some tar out of here, 6 tar is perfect. We'll get a little bit more tar, and then we'll close this down, and we can then get some in the clay pit, get that dug out, as they will probably have dumped the tar on here now. Yeah, tar on you, tar on you. How many tar do you need? Need 3, so I think that's enough. Possibly. And we're also kicking out a little bit of charcoal. The charcoal pit, I think, we'll be able to make obsolete eventually. We won't really need it, so that'll be good too. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay. So you're paused. You've got 19 out of 54 logs. We'll be able to get you up and running at some stage. That's for sure. Having so we've got. Are you going to make any more tar? We're going to get closed down. We need to get this bloomery up. Means we need the clay placed there. Let's get someone in that, and then as soon as you've made us a little bit more tar, we'll take that tar and we'll use plenty of charcoal now. I've also got 10 tools kicking around as well. Our fuel is a little bit low, so we probably do then turn you off, get you out of here. There we go. So hopefully now we can get the bloomery made and start getting that going along. Yeah. On you, we do. You're not doing anything. Let's get you out here. Let's get you in the peat cutting industry, and that'll help us there. And that will get these done. And then we can get rid of that. And that also gains us land. It's going to help. We haven't built any houses yet because we're low on logs. Okay, understood. We need more logs. Challenge. Once we get forestry up, things will get getting that forestry up. Chop these trees here. Right over there, they have not. So we're going to start going further afield for trees. Not the end of the world, but it's not ideal either. I think we should be okay with that. We've got a little bit of firewood, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, they're off straight off here for the trees. Perfect. That's what we want. So with the farmer, the builder, the woodcutter. Okay, so in the winter we're a lot better at it. And we're going to be doing the peat as well. That's peat going in there. I wonder if the peat is like a more sustainable or a longer burning fuel or something. If any of you guys are playing it, let me know. I'd be intrigued to know about that. How that goes. Right, let's keep. We're just going to keep it with the peat here. If we can clear this out early doors, it's going to give us a little bit of expansion growth. We can plan our next. I'm going to get a couple of fields in over here because I think food variety. Well, I know food variety is good for their health, and it will help us there. That should be good. And then the sheep aren't even at max population yet. So get them up. We're going to need a storage, so we should also let's get this down here. I'm clicking. Once we get all this down, we'll then plan where we're going to have the tailor slash, yeah, or someone who can deal with the tannery. Is it? I think we need tannery. We're back to unknown territory. This is where we make mistakes. I think we've got everything there. That's good. We'll let the builder deal with that. So that's going to be a lot of peat coming in, which hopefully will reduce the reliance on the wood. Yeah. Oh well, we've already got one of those up. Okay, good. So then I'm going to close you down and get someone straight onto it. Fishing pin. Brilliant. And this produces more food, so that's exactly what we want. This one's up as well. We are making progress. A lot better progress than we made previously. Already. So that's all going to be gathered. We'll get the firewood from over here as well. How are we doing with the sheep? We're up to 30 sheep. Okay, we get food from you yet? Brilliant. We're going to be already getting food from our sheep. That's going to enable us to grow a little bit bigger. These houses are all full, so we need another house. Put 2 in here. We put you like so. We're going to have to think about a well at some in case we get fire. Disasters are turned on. So this, yeah. I'm purposely trying not to put them in like a big square grid. We will put some paths in at some stage. That will help us. Yeah, we definitely do that. Okay, good. This is all up and going. We're over here. These trees have not been cut down. I wonder why that is. Firewood coming in. We desperately need wood. Wood is good. Bloomery's still not been built. I've got clay on here. What's going on here? Why are we not digging for clay? Work has been disabled at this location. Oh, because it's done then. Right, so we've got no clay in store. Oh, have we got clay storage? Why? This could be it. We've got no storage for clay. Clay is holding us back. We've still got 9 tools. Don't have to panic yet. No. I want somewhere to store clay, don't I? Dig for clay. There's that chap there. So we could put a little. Yeah, we're just going to do that for the moment, and then hopefully get the clay up. Yeah, perfect. There we go. That was holding us back. So now we can get someone in the bloomery. Perfect, because we've got the spare person, so we'll hold that up, and we could just kick out as much iron as we can now. Well, until we've got no coal, which will probably be quicker than we'd like to admit. So then we can put the trading dock back on. Good. Right. Let's think about where we're going to do some clothes here. Next stage of the. So we want to leather. So I think we needed a tannery. We can do this. This is like the perfect location for it, I think. Once we clear this out, but up by the animals, cool, isn't it? You don't want to. You'll fit there quite nicely. Going in there, tannery. That's like Black Ring. I'm guessing is bad health area. Brickworks, clay mining, glass sand, and we're going to a weaver's hut. Linen reflectors. No, we want a tailor's shop. We need to make fittings for the tailor's shop. That's not a problem. In. Put you in there. Oh, that's perfect. Done. Okay, good. Right, we've got our next couple of buildings planned. They are a little bit wood heavy. So they're going to take a while to build. We do need to then go tree. Well, in that case, let's schedule this whole this here. We're going to take advantage of you. I don't think we need with. Oh yeah, look at that. With all the peat that's peat, yeah, 120p. Yeah, this peat is that's gonna really help us. So we could probably then. Now let's keep the wood chopper going because he will chop wood when we need him to and act as a labourer until then. So that'll be excellent. So all in all, we have learned a lot from our previous island. Started very well. Things are looking good. Another child born. We're up to 13 population already. We've got food in the bank. We've got tools being made possibly. Things are looking great. So if you enjoyed the episode, as always, hit that thumbs up button, comment below, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All right, guys, take care. Ciao.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.